Okay, I got it. Guess if we would have turned me earlier, I would have caught it. But real Georgia John never...
Live from Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now and getting to start. Bobby Miller.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go now? Digging in, Alec Thomas. That's in there, and we're underway. Next pitch misses, and that is ball one. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And here comes. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ripped to short. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Late on that fastball.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That's towards center. Outman makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill in this one, Merrill Kelly. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
And there's one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one. One of the things that's amazing, his first full season in 2012 with Lowell, he did not hit a single home run. And when I asked him about it, he said, oh, no, it was worse than that. I didn't hit a ball that hit the fence on the fly the entire year. Carroll snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
JD Martinez stands in. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. And a base hit into right center field. Rosario around second, headed for third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw, and just ahead of the tag, slides in safely at second.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Max Muncy at the dish. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Time called. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Miller back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. Ketel Marte up to the plate. That's in there. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Tied up here in the early going.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That misses, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1. Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Pavin Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Move to first. Longoria back easily. Longoria off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. Smith tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Next pitch in for a strike. 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Fouled off. He was late.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys were chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
First and second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 3rd out. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level. Every day at home, spitting every day.
We head to the bottom of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Marte should have it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Jason Hayward. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players. Maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The 1-2. And that one is inside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The 2-2 now. On a line, base hit. So up next, James Outman. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. Lifted in the air, out to left. Carroll moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Michael Busch will hit next. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Up the middle, Perdomo. They get the force. Play made, that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Alec Thomas. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Thomas checks his swing. Appeal down to 3rd, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. The wind and the pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. And there's 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next offering is in the dirt.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and a couple of quick outs. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there.
1 and 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Diamondbacks down quickly. Score remains tied 1-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. The pitch. That one fouled off. 0-1 now. And that misses off the outside edge. And a swing and a miss there.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
Bounce to the left side. Perdomo to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's the 0-1. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still tied 1-1. Start of the fourth, and now it's Christian Walker. Miller back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground right side. Bush whips it to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that's in for a strike. That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
And a base hit. And it gets by him. Outman throws to second.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And there's two away. So digging in, Evan Longoria reached on an infield single his first time. Moved to second. That one's in there. Strike one. Marte at second with two down. That's inside. And that's ball one. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. Miller has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the fourth. Tied 1-1. Bottom of the fourth. Here comes Max Muncy. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hammered. Thomas going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. The batter now will be Will Smith. On the ground to the left. And they get the out on Smith. Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Carroll makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Back here in L.A., top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Pavin Smith. Here comes a pitch. In the air, left side. Martinez has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Moreno at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. Just off the inside edge. That pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now. Line drive caught. Alec Thomas now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss. To the right side, Bush. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is James Outman. The pitch. On the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
And the batter now, Michael Bush. Center field. Thomas hooks it away for the out. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher, covering, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
You know, these D-backs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That one off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Carroll in the box now. Takes strike 1. Pickoff move to first. And he's back in there. Runner at first with no outs here. And he takes a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Walker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That missed inside. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's a little bit low. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to Clayton Kershaw into the game. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. On the corner for a strike. And now 3-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Marte up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. To short, could be 2. To second, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Here's Gurriel. On the ground, right side. Bush in plenty of time to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Kelly back to work. Out there to center. Thomas puts it away. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Mookie to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. Betts, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That's to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 1st. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Muncy measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2012. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Got it by him for the K. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's down and in. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And that's outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Freeman makes the play, and there's one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And there's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident. They one.
Right side, and that's just foul. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is down low. 1-2 to count. That one ran inside, almost got him. Kershaw fires. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
Got him. That's out number 3. 1 left for Arizona, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And the pitch. In the air to left center. And it drops in. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Merrill Kelly. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ripped on a line. Smith hauls it in, 1 away. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So up next, James Outman. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. Michael Busch steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Swing and a foul straight back. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 left for L.A., and our score remains 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Busch makes the grab, 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one off the outside edge. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Miguel Castro. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And a pitch. Freeman swings through it for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Right-handed reliever. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him. And one gone.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Rosario goes after that one for strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Broken bat, rolling to first. Walker steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Mookie Betts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Oh, 0-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Dodgers go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Ketel Marte. And he deals. That's a slider for a strike. And it's 1-1. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Longoria in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Kershaw the 2-1. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that's ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Kershaw checks on the runner. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next one misses. It's 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
At the belt and fires. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Bush throws to first. Now 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch, not close.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Now check at third, and he's back in safely. And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 on the way. And now it's filled up. Alek Thomas on deck for Arizona. And they're all loaded up.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Kershaw checks on the runner. Gurriel back on a dive. Thomas, the next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball one. That's out to center field. And a base hit. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now Geraldo Perdomo. And takes low for ball one. And misses inside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's a little bit high. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Moreno at third. Thomas at first. 2 out of the inning. And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Kershaw checks on the runner. In there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Rosario. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 onto the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Paul Sewald. A chance at his first save of the year. And the pitch. High in the air, out to right. He's got it, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
He swings and fouls one off. Sewald goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And fouled off. The next offering misses. And a count 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Two outs. Ground ball left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.